In today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about losing 20 pounds, going from looking like something like this to something like this, and how do you maintain it? All right, guys, today's question comes from my Instagram direct message. So here's the direct message. You can send me your questions. We're kicking off a whole lot of content, ready to start this new year off right. I wanna help you guys work towards your fitness goals. I wanna help you reach the body composition that you're after. And today's question is a good one because it's gonna give a lot of insight on what we do to maintain the physique that is our goal physique. So let's start by reading it. Losing weight is not a problem for me. I'm able to do a cut over 12 weeks and lose 20 pounds, but my problem is that I haven't maintained it. I always gain 15 to 20 pounds back. Is maintaining a weight a lifetime of being strict, or is there an easier way? I'm 145 pounds, lifting for 10 years, 46-year-old female. My ideal body weight is 125 to 130, but I can't seem to maintain it. Please help. So let's start by talking about where it's possible to maintain our weight, because I think there can be a little bit of confusion on that. Ideal body weight maintenance is going to be somewhere around our body fat set point. That is a place where our body fat, our fat cells, are going to allow us to not be hungry all the time, not be fatigued all the time. And I think for most of us, if you look at a video of me here, I'm sub 10% body fat, probably, at times I get down to say 5% for competition. And that's not sustainable, right? Now I'm guessing, I don't have pictures of you, that range that you're talking about, that 125, that's probably closer to your natural happy set point, which for women, I'm gonna say it's around 16 to 18%. For men, I'm gonna say it's around 11 to 14%, somewhere in that range. Varies greatly based on genetics, lifestyle, all kinds of predetermined factors. But what can you do to maintain that? A lot of it's gonna come down to the method that you use for fat loss, okay? The more aggressive the fat loss method, the more aggressive the regain, right? If you're doing things like cutting out entire food groups, if you're doing things like avoiding activities, avoiding being social, and as soon as you reach your goal weight, you go back to those activities, you stop meal prepping, whatever you were doing to lose that weight then has to become a behavior. I like to think of it as the teeth brush philosophy, right? We don't plan to brush our teeth. We just get up and brush our teeth. Being fit, being happy with our body composition means you have to just accept that this is your daily routine. You have meals prepped, you go to the gym, and you make good decisions consistently. It doesn't mean we can't have fun sometimes, but it means overall, most of the time, we're just getting up, brushing our teeth because that's our routine. This is what fitness is for most people that stay fit year round. There's always gonna be a little bit of a fluctuation. So let's talk about the habits that make people successful in maintaining their lifestyle. For someone like myself, the things that I've noticed coaching people over a decade, the people that have less pendulum swings, they do a few of these things. They avoid labeling food good or bad. There are no bad foods, okay? There are only excess calories that cause body fat gain. Fat gain is calories. Fat gain is not foods, okay? Now, yes, we do get calories from our foods, but you can eat foods and fit them in your total calorie goal for the day, for the week, and not gain body fat. There's this idea that we should demonize things because they are bad foods. And granted, typically those foods are gonna be highly palatable, mean they're easy to overconsume, not very satiating, mean you can eat a lot more of them and still be hungry, but overall, they're just energy, okay? Our bodies, once we are adults, are no longer growing up. So when you overconsume calories, you grow out. You get a little belly, you get a little pudge on the cheeks, right? That is body fat. That is our bodies storing energy. So you have to figure out a way for your lifestyle to allow for that to not happen, okay? You can do that through activity. You can do that through accountability with your diet. Now, the trend that I see that my clients that are most successful do is they meal prep. And what I mean by that is they take some foods and they put them in the fridge as Tupperwares. They might even pre-pack meals for the day and they don't have to think. They take the thinking out of it because what happens when you get hungry and you don't have something to eat, you reach for something that you're in the mood for. And oftentimes you're gonna be busy, you're gonna be in your car, you might have to go through a drive-through, you might have to go through a 7-Eleven, and there are even good ways to make options. But I'll admit, when I go through the drive-through at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, which I do all the time, I don't always want to choose the healthy option. I don't want to get the plain chicken with the plain baked potato, right? Sometimes that double cheeseburger and french fries sounds really good. So if I don't have a meal plan, I'm more likely to go off my plan and thus have an issue going forward, right, guys? And that's a very slippery slope because if you've worked that hard to get 15, 20 pounds off in 12 weeks, That's pretty aggressive. You've had to put in that work. Now, maybe you're planning it around a vacation, right? You're getting down and you're going to the beach. Now you're consuming a bunch of alcohol. You're not keeping up with your routine. Now, here's what I've found when I want to lose weight for an event, a vacation, a photo shoot, a bodybuilding show, I have my week planned ahead for that. Meaning I'm still going to get up and do my walking, my cardio. I'm still going to, for the most part, focus around eating my protein and hitting my goals. But hey, if I'm going to have a day of drinking, I'm going to try to just enjoy that and maybe pull back some other calories in lieu of that fun. Okay. It's all about looking at the big picture, not getting too caught up in the moment and allowing your guilt to kind of run away with you. Even if you have a bad day and the scale is up 5, 6, 7 pounds, remembering that the body is 80% water and that most of that weight gain is water weight. And if you just go back to your normal foods, your normal routine, that extra sodium, those extra carbohydrates that's holding that water in your body, it's going to dissipate and your scale will come back down. I think a lot of the times we feel guilt that the scale is up and you just say, screw it, I'll worry about it later. But if you just go back to your routine, the routine that got you lean, if it's something that's sustainable, you're going to have a lot of long-term success. Okay. So hopefully this helps you guys understand. And if you're really looking for more help, we have a transformation challenge kicking off January 9th. We're giving away $50,000 cash. And we provide you guys support, nutrition plans, training plans, and a group where you can ask us questions. We do weekly live videos, but the purpose of this group, it's not just a weight loss challenge. It's not just how much weight can we lose. It's about transforming your life and maintaining these weight goals for the long term. So really guys, that's what we're here for. We have coaches, we have a support system, we have a culture around losing weight, keeping it off, and doing things the right way to make sure that you're enjoying the rest of your life. All right guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.